I want to talk about how you can become monetized like me in 2025 and just some really honest and transparent tips as to how to do that. So my channel has gotten monetized. I only have 500 subscribers, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, but I want to help you out. Maybe you are someone who is just starting out YouTube, or maybe you're in the process of trying to become monetized, and how maybe I can help you and just give you inspiration on how to reach that goal. So everything that I'm going to tell you has worked for me, and this is not one of those videos where I'm just going to say random stuff and it's not actually going to apply. So let's start it out. So my first thing is having a niche of what your content is about. This is something that I've struggled with. I've had multiple different YouTube channels before. My most successful one has had over 17,000 subscribers with videos reaching over 1 million views. And the way that that channel became successful is by having a niche and something that people can watch your content and be interested in the videos that you're making. So some of the biggest channels, you have an expectation and you know what that content is going to be about. Now, for example, the Outdoor Boys is a great example. Their content is all about, again, being outdoors, camping, doing really cool hikes, the type of content, and they're in that niche. Same with Marcus Brownlee. He makes tech content. That's the content that he's going to make. So my honest opinion is writing down niches that you would be really interested in. What is a niche that you're really passionate about? And that should be, when you decide what that is, that should be the content that you want to make. So for me, I love making content about tech. That's something I really enjoy. But more than that, I enjoy connecting with other people and replying to comments, things like that. So having a niche is the most important thing. I know that could sound very vague, but I'm telling you, choose something that you're really passionate about, and that's a really good foundation to start out your channel. The next thing that I would definitely say is using tools like ChatGPT, AI, so Gemini, Grok, and ask questions about like what type of content should I make for this niche. So let's say your content is fingerboarding. This is a hobby that I have. What type of content should I make for fingerboarding? And ask that type of prompt into AI. And I'm telling you, you're gonna get some really good topics for your channel. Let's say your channel is about iPhones, right? Reviewing an iPhone, and it will give you so many good examples and things to do. So from there, once you have a title of the video, how do you make the video? Well, number one, you need a camera. You can use your phone, obviously, if you don't have an expensive DSLR, but at least having good lighting. So being able to actually see and be able to talk into the camera is really important. But you don't need super fancy equipment, you really don't. But what I would recommend is an editing software, and my favorite that I love to use, and I use this literally for every video, even this video that you're seeing now, is called CapCut. And CapCut, you should literally buy the Pro, I'm telling you. This is such a good editing software, and eventually I could even make a video about how I edit some of my videos, but CapCut is such a good tool, and it's amazing when it comes to editing, so I would highly recommend downloading CapCut to edit your videos. Another tip that I really want to give is just being transparent. I think something that has benefited me, and just me as a person, is being very transparent and being honest, and not like being someone who's super clickbait. And I care about connecting with people, and I care about helping people, and I care about being transparent because I appreciate YouTubers who tell the truth and they don't just say a video and ramble on about things that actually don't do anything. I think when you're making your channel and you're trying to be successful, you need to have the passion, but you need to be genuine with people. Otherwise, why would someone want to watch someone who's just always dishonest? I think it's really important to just be transparent about your decisions. The other day, I told people that I'm going from the iPhone Air to the 17 Pro. A lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people appreciate that transparency, and I think that's really important. And I also think another thing is creating a community, so replying to comments. I see so many YouTubers who don't reply to any of the comments, And I'll be honest, I've commented on videos and I'm like, I wish the creator responded to me because maybe I have a question. And I think it's really important to reply to all the comments because that's how you create a genuine connection. And it's not even about wanting to have higher engagement. I like hearing from people and what they have to say. And even if it's maybe not the most positive thing, at least creating that relationship is really important. So that's how you become a more successful YouTuber and also just creating a community. So obviously YouTube has a set of standards and rules when it comes to your channel and what you need to reach in order to become monetized. So these days you need to have over 500 subscribers or 1,000 and over 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours. So if you think about that, when it comes to long video format, you obviously need to start having momentum when it comes to your videos. So again, the biggest thing is being consistent. You need to have a passion. You want your videos to look well. You need to engage with people in the comments. And what I would also say too, which is something that I don't think a lot of people really consider, is do you think that you would enjoy the content that you're making? If you're making the video, do you think if you were scrolling on YouTube, would you watch that video? And I think that's a really genuine and honest question to ask, is would I watch the content that I'm making? And if you feel like you don't think you would, maybe you should do a different type of video, or maybe you shouldn't even do that video at all. Because at the end of the day, people's time is what matters. And if people are gonna watch your video, they're taking time out of their day to watch your video and hopefully gain something out of it. That could either be entertainment, that could be knowledge, that could be whatever it may be. Is this going to actually help me in the long run? And that's really important. So I think that's something to genuinely note. And I think the other tip that I would honestly just give people, besides using AI and making your videos look well, is just see what other YouTubers are doing. When you are in a certain niche, so let's say you're in tech, see what some of the biggest people and what they're like, the content that they're making. If you look at, let's say in the tech space, Marcus Brownlee, look at the videos that he's making. You don't need to have that high produced video where he has a camera that's over $20,000 if not more, but what type of topics is he talking about? And I think when you see what people who are really successful in your field are doing, how can you somewhat replicate or maybe take some of those ideas and bring them to your own channel? I think those are honestly a really good way to get started and have inspiration and aspire to be that type of content creator. So besides that, those are really the best tools that I could give you. For me personally, I think my biggest thing is just being really transparent. I think that's, at the end of the day, my biggest priority is what I'm saying, is it actually genuine? Am I being honest with you? And to me, that matters most. And then besides everything else, I think the rest follows. But hopefully this helps you out, and please comment down below. I would love to help you out if you are trying to become monetized. Feel free to ask me questions down in the comments below. If I could help out in any type of way, that would be really awesome, because I remember what it was like prior, and I want to help people out. That's the nature of who I am. Those are the morals that I have. I want to help people succeed when it comes to their YouTube channel, or maybe someone who's curious about starting one. So thank you to everyone who has helped me to reach this part in this channel and becoming monetized. I appreciate every single one of you, even people who comment negatively, but thank you so much. I appreciate it, and stay tuned for more videos to come. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.